All right, so here we are in front of the guidance department. So, Mr. Deji, Ms. Somarelli, can you tell us how does it work if I want to come to guidance to change my timetable?
Yeah, so you definitely have to make an appointment with guidance, okay? It's not going to be one where you can just walk in to make a change like that. You would have to make an appointment. We're going to come up with some easy ways for students to make appointments. As an example, you might see a QR code posted around the school. The QR code, when you scan it using a QR code reading app on your device, and if you can't do that, we'll still have a link that you can go to as well, okay? So you can always copy down the link and use it as well. It'll basically take you to a form where you can book an appointment with your guidance counselor to make any kind of changes that you might need to make. So let's say you get that appointment.
So once we get the appointment, once we get the request for an appointment, please do not come to guidance because we have all these social distancing regulations that we are adhering to. What you do is you stay in your class. We will call you out of class. So please go to class and please stay in class. We will call you according to when we get the request for the appointments, and we'll try to do it promptly. But please note that it might take some while, but you matter. So please make sure to know that we will acknowledge your request.
Okay, so I'm going to make an appointment if I need a timetable change or if I need some help with university things, but what if I'm having an emotional emergency? Do I have to make an appointment for that if I'm having a really hard day?
Well, an emergency, I mean, anytime you have an emergency, I don't think an appointment's necessary for an emergency, right? An emergency situation, if something's going on that's really hindering your ability or preventing you from being a happy and fulfilled student at our school, the first thing you do is let your teacher know in your classroom, because that person is there right in front of you at that time when you're in that sense of emergency. Your teacher would then contact your administrator, your VP, and then your VP figures out what resources we put into place to support you, whether that's guidance, whether it's our child and youth counselor, child and youth worker, or social worker, or psychologist. That's usually the pathway we would go through. So again, if it's something that we can plan for and make an appointment for, use our system for making appointments. If it's an emergency, let your teacher know right away.
Okay, thanks, guidance.
Okay, take
see you.
care.